Mic on.
Hey, what is up guys, man, MK29 and welcome to an installation video for Lspdfr 0.4. Something short and just concise and to the point. Hopefully you guys get a little something out of this. I'm going to be going over some small fixes, and I'm also going to give you guys my final thoughts on the whole, update as a whole. I'm going to give you guys my whole little opinion about it. So yeah, hopefully you guys get a little something out of this. Let me try to just dove right into this. I'm gonna go over some steps, some little quick little fixes for ELS lights for anybody that may be having a little trouble with that, and quick little fixes for texture loss as well too. So if you're one of those people that's experiencing texture loss like me, I'm going to show you my little fix and how I was able to get around it just a little bit. So I ain't got it totally fixed, but I got it somewhat, a little stable. That was good for me in the second video, not so much in the first one. That was horrible. That was a David Blaine magic show in its utmost, just crazy. Okay, first off, everyone should know all about the essentials. You should know about ScriptHookV, ScriptHookV.net, and you also gonna need Rage Plugin Hood. If you don't know what Rage Plugin Hood is, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I'm just messing with you. But Google if you gotta Google it. I will leave links to all of them in my video description, so be sure to check there for the links. Pretty easy. Like I say, everyone should know about the essentials right now. If you've been modding GTA 5, you should know about the essentials. Like I say, you should know about it. Let me go off into the web browser and let me go. All right, first off, we want to head over to the website lspdfr.com or lcpdfr.com. Click on this, download, and it's going to bring you to the download page for the newest update 0.4. Come back down here. Of course, you want to download that baby, put it off to the side. That's all you need to do. Now let me go back here because there's a lot of important information by Sam. He recently just closed this thread up. There's no more comments can go on there. So many people leaving so many comments about support, texture loss and everything you can imagine. He probably seen it coming through there, but let me show you guys a shortcut. Like I said, you can breeze through it if you want to see little things that people was communicating back and forth about texture loss and all this other stuff. Like I said, this topic is now closed. You guys can see. Click on this, and this is where he has to move everything off. He moved it to another thread, another official discussion topic. And like I said, you guys can come here, look for the common issues. Like I said, anything like fixes and bugs, click on these links, man, so you can kind of get that information that you need, so you kind of get around these crashes and issues. If your game is throwing errors, come here and you'll know what you need to look at. Let me see. Let me go back. I want to do that. Go back. All right, now for anybody looking for anything that's compatible with 0.4, you want to know what works with it and what don't work with it, you want to click on this link right here. What other mods work with 0.4? Those plugins include EUP menu, sticky webs, make pads come again, speed radar light, stop the pad, spike scripts V, spotlight, keep the effing door open, cop holster, better EMS, real police tape mod, ultimate backup. If you're lucky enough to have the Phanteks previous version, which I do have, I already have the latest update for ultimate backup. Can't wait to put that in my game. Lspdfr Computer Plus, which has just been recently updated, and I'm gonna show you guys how to go about it too, to make sure that you're not putting plugins in your game that doesn't work with it. So you want to make sure that you're always looking for things that's going to be compatible with 0.4. I think a lot of people are going wrong with it, and why they're getting a lot of errors thrown, because they're trying to use what was used for 0.3.1. That's not gonna work. You gotta make sure you get all the plugins out of your folder, delete the whole folder, period, or make a backup of it. Tell you, have a backup on it and just put it off to the side like I do. I'll show you guys about that too. So yeah, it'll tell you what what does not work. Call out manager, police smart radio, Lspdfr plus, interaction plus, traffic stop backup, traffic polisher. Yeah, make sure you stay away from this, because it will totally wrap your you think your textures were bad, this will totally rape it, because that has to be updated, and that is very resource intensive. And there's another feature with the newest update that has certain elements from traffic polisher that's really in there, which is the ambient events going on. I ain't noticed. It was one guy, he was saying, let me exit out here. He was saying, I drag my folder on the desktop. He was saying that he actually, we're not the only person that's on the road patrolling 0.4. I didn't notice this. The guy said there was he actually saw another cop in game pull another pedestrian over. I'm like, what? Really? He said, yeah, he actually seen it. I'm like, what? So I think that probably is a problem. The reason why I tell you is if it's not just us. And can you imagine if there's more high poly police models, you know, out and about on the beat? That can be an issue. And like I said, a lot of people are going to experience the texture loss because of that. And Traffic Poster was one of those things that told me about it too. Okay, let me just jump into it. This is for anybody that ELS issues. If you're going in the game, your lights are just at a standstill. They're not working. They're not rotating. Make sure that you have your advanced look. Make sure you have these two up in your game. If you haven't, you should already have it in your game pretty much from the previous version of Lspdfr. But make sure that you have these two, because if you don't have them in there, your lights won't work. You'll come in game and be like, what is going on, man? My lights, I promise God, they're working a moment ago. Why they're not working? So make sure that you don't take this out of your game. Keep that in there. If you're running Siren Mastery, make sure you got everything that's related to Siren Mastery. Abo coming, of course, and his update thing. You don't really need it, but yeah, you're gonna make sure if you're running like Siren Mastery or something like that. Let me go ahead and, like I say, it's just a drag and drop situation here. Let me see, do I have a folder put away? I have the manual. I like to do it manual. Always do it manual. I don't like to do it automatic, because let's say, for instance, I go in the game, right, and my game throws an error. I won't know what file is conflicting with what. I need to see the file, so I need a visual on it, so I can kind of memorize it and kind of say, okay, all right, let me just go through these and see what is what. You know what I'm saying? Where if I do it automatic, I'm not gonna know what's there. I gotta come back and play a guessing game and try to guess this out. I don't want to be guessing anything out. You know, I just want to go into the game, you know, no errors, no crashing, which I haven't experienced. I've been lucky enough to run it from the get-go, no issues, no crashing, because the way I got my folders set up. Like I say, everything, the latest update of Rage plugin hood is included with the manual version, and I believe also with the automatic. So all thing you copying is just this, and then the rest of this other stuff, you know, all of it. So you can select it all and just don't click. Well, did that wrong. let me do that over again. You know, and don't click that, but grab this, drag and drop all that into there. That's it. That's all you need. Now for Rage plugin hood, make sure that you're still using the latest one. Like I said, if you got a Google, it's pretty simple. You don't need to get none of this out of there. Just make sure that your SDK is still in this folder, like I got mine there. I still got my SDK. Don't take that out of there. Just keep that in there too. So all you're gonna need. You don't need to overwrite anything, because like I said, it comes with the latest update of Rage plugin hood. So you don't need this. The rest of these essentials, like I said, you're gonna need it. You should already know about the essentials. Like I said, it's nothing new. Now let's get to the, like I say, let's get to the texture fixes for you guys. This is for anybody that's experiencing texture loss, like me. What you want to do is come over to Lspdfr folder, go up in there. Of course, you want, like I say, if you're a person that if you're not comfortable with the keys in game, you can come here to also remap your keys, save it. Hey man, I don't like that. Save it, you know, and you're good to go. So like I say, if anybody wants to reset the keys, remap the keys in the game, that's it. So boy, like I say, now the texture logs, you want to come and click on this for Lspdfr 9. Now when you first open this first line here, main preload all models, is going to be set to true. You want to change this to false, like I got it here. You want to change it to false. Like I said, I think this was the issue here. If you have a bunch of, most of your police cars pretty much in game is replaced by modded police cars, and if the game is loading them all up at once, that can be an issue. And if they're high poly, meaning there are 4K textures on these cars, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, oh my god, what is going on? This wasn't happening to me with 0.3, because in 0.3 we didn't have these ambient events going on where cops was on the street and all. But if this is true from another person that was still, you know, patrolling around, saying, yeah, cops are literally on the streets, and I did saw a couple of them on the streets myself too, and they're pulling pairs over and they're already in these high poly car mods, that's gonna be an issue. And like I said, GTA 5 does have a modding cap. And if you ever go over that modding cap, this is when you see all these flickering textures, all these sort of errors and issues. And like I said, it sucks that GTA 5 should have had a modding cap for this game. They should have never did. I hope they don't do that for the new one. If they ever make a new one, please don't do that. I have to agree. Fallout 4, all these other games, their modding cap is huge on PC. I feel like I could put like 1 million texture mods in Fallout 4. As bad as that engine is, the damn textures just don't break in that game. It just won't break. I'm talking from anything you can imagine, but that's another topic. But like I said, I hope they fix that in the newest GTA game if they ever to release it. I don't know what they say. We still got far away from that, but hopefully they do look out for the PC people that do play this game and try to give us a much expanded modding cap and not try to cap us at all, because we don't need to be capped. You know, we need to be uncapped. But that's what you got to do. Make sure that you save it and you're good to go. Like I say, don't worry about the intervals, the number of events. That is default, to leave it where it's at. You don't want to be hiding them numbers up, because you have more ambient events going on. With more ambient events, there's more resources too. So this is stuff that I learned from Traffic Poster. That's why I try to cut most of that stuff off in my game, because I don't want no Grand Theft Autos going off in the background where it's like 1 million people stealing a bunch of cars. Like, I don't want that. So that's what you got to do. And what else can I say? And like I said, I'm gonna show you guys something quick. I've been watching Steve stream this a little bit earlier. It's almost like what, 3 in the morning. I gotta still finish my Metro Exodus videos by watching Steve stream earlier. Big ups to Steve. Steve's my dude. Steve, like, y'all wonder from looking up, I got this big ass screen in front of my face. Like, Steve, what did you work with, man? What you got, a 42 or 50 inch monitor over there, something, man? Well, big ups to Steve. Yeah, so I'm watching Steve just stream. And you can say this is another video of Steve too. He recently uploaded this. You can say yesterday. He experiencing some texture issues as well too in the background. As you guys see, it's creeping up on him. You can see it as the buildings are starting to fade. It's starting to do the David Blaine thing again.
Just get rid of it. And texture loss too. That's crazy.
Let me bring this down. Damn thing.
We are almost up to like what, 20 minutes. I hope you guys gonna enjoy this.
You know what I'm saying? Like the texture loss. You know, let me turn this down. My damn microphone is loud as crap. Oh God, why is my brains down just a little bit? Before it seems like it's just a little bit too loud. Too loud. I think I'm good. All right. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, we good. All right. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit sleepy, guys. Oh my God, sorry about that. Let me push this back. Yeah, but yeah, man, big ups to Steve, man. I got to see who was screaming it. Not AJ. I actually stopped by and watched him scream a little bit of it. Then I checked him and went from somebody else from his channel, like I think Yo Adrian, some other people. I was just like checking out little videos. People who was doing it. I saw Benzo a fact. He did a installation video as well too. Saw his own. I checked his own out. There's like various people. Ace Pilot 2K saw him as well. Like everybody has to either playing around with it or doing installation videos. But like I said, I just want to give you my points on it, guys. I want to give you my form of this installation, guys. It's pretty easy. Like I said, just make sure you just drag and drop this stuff. It's easy. And that's what I got to do, is copy this if you need that. Drag and drop. Bam, you good. Script put this. Open this. No, Jesus, don't do that. But it's going to take you to the website, of course, anyway, to download the latest. So all you do is script put V. And drag and drop. Man, I'm trying to open that up. Drag and drop in. You're good. That's all to it. And like I said, it's pretty easy. And like I said, my thoughts on 0.4 is this. I like it. The pursuits is way much better, but they're also difficult. If you got a pet on foot, they run like 1,000,000 miles per hour. It's really hard to keep up with them. So this is my tip. You got to keep the taser on you at all times. It's best thing to do is tase them and then arrest them. Don't try to go in with a pistol, because they're gonna really outrun your ass. Like every time they run like crackheads. They run so fast, guys. Like they're really fast on foot, and it's difficult. I love the pursuits. I really do. I love the pursuits. I love that how they handle. I love that the AI is not stupid. They're not trying to hit your car. They will actually slow up behind you and let you take primary, whatever they call it, whatever they call it. And they will actually do this. They will bust U-turns. You know what I'm saying? You got they're going to try to get away from you any way they can. They will try to run you. They will jump into other vehicles. They will hijack other vehicles. And I seen that. I was like, holy crap. The pursuits are insane in this game. And you actually can lose them too. You can actually lose them. And like I said, I like how they took certain elements from, you know, back in the days with Lspdfr try to, you know, bring it in here. And it's like I said, I love that. And what else I can say I like about it? Certain ambient events are cool too. I haven't explored that much of it to see what for what. But hopefully I get to check it out and see how everything comes out on that end. And like I said, it's just pretty cool. The update is not bad. It's just certain little things that still need to be tweaked here and there, and you know, in terms of the police modded cars being compatible with it, and the severe texture loss that we are getting because of it. Like I said, I think that we're going above that modding cap. Like I told you, like that damn cap, which I do have, I hate. And like I say, there was a time. Let me go back. Jesus, I didn't mean to click that. There was a time where we just needed a game. I'm gonna give you an example. There was a time we just needed a great game config, right? We now have to use ASI plugins such as this. What is this? The pack file limiter adjuster. We now have to use this in order to keep the game from not crashing. Because what Rockstar does with every update, they're shrinking it. Every update they shrink something within the game, and it's making it harder for us to mod it. So every update they shrinking it. Now we need this. If you don't put this in your game is bound to crash. It's bound to crash. Like, it's crazy. And we're not talking a lot of mods in your game. We're just talking a little. So I mean, that's why I say I hope they stop updating it. That's why I say what I say. Please stop updating the game. Release y'all last update, y'all last DLCs or whatever, and be done with this. The game is 5 years old. It's soon to be 6 years old. So y'all don't need to keep updating this game like this. You really don't. But that's just my opinion on it. Yeah, I'm finna ready to take my ass to bed. I'm up here just browsing around, watching Steve just, you know, talk about this. And shout out to DCP gamer as well too. DCP 1293. What's up, man? DCP was in here telling people about the thing. He up like Steve helping. I guess he was like him and Steve be like Steve and him going back, but telling people about the update and such. But big ups to DCP 1293. And yeah, I'm just like looking at R. Kelly stuff, man. And it's, I don't know, man. I stumble across these channels, right? I'm like, who the hell is this chick here? But I don't know. I just say, damn, she fine as hell. Let me click on it. So I like, damn, who this fine ass chocolate sister is, man? Let me click off. She fine as hell though. Like I said, a lot of people in her comments are thirsty, man. I'm like, yeah, man, y'all, hey, it is what it is. If a guy come in and compliment a woman, that is what it is. Don't bash him, you know what I'm saying? Just a compliment. If you tell a woman that she's beautiful, don't bash her. Oh, he's thirsty. Oh, what you want to do? What you want to do? You want to drink her bath water now? That's the first thing they hit you with. Like, no, a guy, you can give a woman a compliment. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, this is my time, guys. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. Big ups to everybody that's in the Lspdfr community. Steve the gamer, not AJ. Every single body out there that does these sort of videos, as you know, just as well as me. And that's all I can say, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys for watching, checking out my videos. And like I said, I'm just trying to do my best, man. I don't know how long I got with this channel. I know that it's limited, and I don't know how long I'm going to be on YouTube as well too. But I'm just trying to put out my best right now, man, before I go. I don't know, you know, hopefully I was trying to stick around, but the more I look at it, the more it's like it's starting to like come at me, you know. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out my other videos. I know somebody left me a suggestion for Gogeta and Broly. I try to look into that. Broly don't look that well. Gogeta does look good, but Broly don't. I actually used him before. He looks really small, like a normal pet, which I do hate. But if I had needed to see him a better version, I have to pay for it. So he will be considered a paid mod. And that's how that goes. So yeah, I'm out, guys. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, your weekend, whenever you may be watching the video. And I just hope that it helped you guys. I really do. And I'm out. Peace. Take care, guys.